What is up guys, Greedy Knight here talking about the Wild Showcase for Chargeblade. I'll be going over the quality of life changes and the new options displayed in the trailer. Let's get into it. The sound effects are a return to form. The hits sound and feel appropriately weighty when using the two modes instead of sounding like damp noodles in Rise Break. The Chargeblade UI changed the red icon to a uniform white that flickers blue and pink. I think it was done to differentiate itself from Longsword and other red UI weapons. But rest in peace, red shield charge. It's just shield charge now. The armor set and weapon indicate a new bug monster or a return of Raknakadaki/Nursilla. The latter would mean they have been the old designs for this new one, but I'd rather just have a new spider or bug running around in the 6th fleet. I would easily rank this weapon amongst the top 10 Chargeblade designs in the series. I'm definitely going to craft it and its layer. The jump slash is a copy and paste from Sword and Shield. They stole guard points from us, so Chargeblade stealing a move or two is perfectly balanced. It's quick, provides mounting damage, and it's a gap closer. Between advancing slash and fade slash, this move has more vertical reach for those taller monsters. It's nothing groundbreaking at first glance, but it's a welcome addition. You can input a foul load and then rev straight into a buzzsaw similar to a condensed spinning slash, but the rev time is instant and you perform the Savage Axe retreating overhead chop. This is a streamlined combination of the Savage Axe and CSS activations while eliminating the windup of both inputs. It allows you to get to your buzzsaw that much faster, resulting in more damage uptime and more fluidity when morphing between modes. There is no confirmation that this is the only way into your buzzsaw, so it might be a secondary activation in addition to Savage Axe. After an Empt element discharge, you can combo a new double chop. The Huntress flashes for a second, so there might be a restriction like needing to land your AED or having fouls remaining to gain access to the new combo. You end on a new pose, so you might not be able to loop double chops indefinitely, unlike with Ready Stance. Regardless, this patches the weakness of the AED's end lag animation by giving us a new combo path out of the move. It improves the flow of axe mode in general. You can opt for big damage with the SAD or perform a long combo string by cancelling into the AED and chaining your double chops together. For the last few games, the AED has been kinda bad because it interrupted your Savage Axe combos with a forced morph to Sword and Shield mode, and the SAED was just stronger. This new combo provides an incentive to use the AED over the SAD, and it allows you to weave the AED into your Savage Axe plays instead of strictly as a combo finisher. Due to the switch skills of Rise, this feels more like an evolution of Rise's moveset rather than of World's moveset, especially with how flashy it looks. After a guard point, it seems like you now have the ability to combo into an axe upswing, replicating Savage Axe's overhead swing animation. Your previous options after a guard point were an SAD, evade, side hop, foul load, or another guard point. Originally, the guard point served to promote the SAD playstyle by acting as a shortcut into the namesake move. The Savage Axe playstyle lacked such a direct option. You had to jump through a few hoops just to get to axe mode from a guard point. World forced you to input another morph slash or Savage Axe input while avoiding attacks so you wouldn't be forced into a guard point in order to access your buzzsaw. Rise Break made you restart condensed spinning slash with the foul load or tank an attack with counter peak performance in order to access your buzzsaw. Now all you gotta do in Wilds is guard point and you have a shortcut into your buzzsaw. The advancing chop can now apply a foul burst. Your vertical chops output a bit more damage and you can reach taller monsters with your foul burst, allowing you to stun taller monsters like Zinogre. In addition, the buzzsaw now has two types of contact, one that passes through the monster and the other that drills down on the monster via focus mode. By default, World's axe ticks seem to be used, passing through the monster and only inflicting ticks during contact with the body part. When using focus mode, it swaps over to condensed spinning slash's drill down approach, pinpointing the guaranteed ticks into targeted spots. This fuses both iterations of 5th Fleet buzzsaw into one, providing 4 types of chops to cover more situations. You can mix up your chops depending on your positioning, state of combat, matchup, and terrain to reach and hit whatever monster stands before you in the way that you want. Overall, Chargeblade is getting a hefty buff in Wilds with its base moveset. It appears to be mechanically strong. It will just take the hunter to pilot the weapon effectively with the many new tools we are being given. There are better combo lines, more options to deal with the monster, and fluidity between morphs to remove the clunkiness of previous games. This is looking to be the best iteration of Chargeblade by a mile. Like if this video is useful to you, consider subscribing if you want to see more Monster Hunter Wilds content like this. Comment down below your thoughts on the weapon trailers. That's all I got for this one. Greedy Knight, signing out.